So this presentation might be long overdue because I have received these items about, I don't know, 3 weeks ago or something. But I'm so paranoid about this coronavirus situation that I've decided to keep them in quarantine and only get them out when the time is right and enough time has passed and there has been some sunlight and the right temperature. I'm crazy. But anyway, these are the Billfodl Faraday bags and I got them in the mail about 3 weeks ago, and they are quite nice. This one, the small one, costs about $15, and this one costs 25, I think. And if you order them as a bundle together, you can get away with just $40 for both. So it's really nice. Actually, no, I think it's 35 for both. Sorry. So you get a $5 discount if you get them both at the same time. And you might be asking yourself, what is a Faraday bag and why should anyone care about this kind of stuff? And how is it different from a Faraday cage? Because if you went to the physics lesson in science class or something, then you know that Faraday cages block electromagnetic impulses. They basically isolate you. And if you're on the internet, you know that meme about the tinfoil on your head, the tinfoil hat. And that one is supposed to block all signals from RFID, which is radio frequency identifier, I think. And there's also Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and all sorts of radio frequencies and signals that circulate around. And if you build a proper Faraday cage, you'll be able to isolate all of these signals. And if the technology, which by the way is very affordable, is good enough for NATO databases and computers and operations in the field, then it's definitely good enough for you. So why the hell would you want to use this and how is it tied to anything Bitcoiny? Well, you carry lots of devices and it doesn't matter if it's your Trezor, your, what's this, a keep key. I think I also have a ledger somewhere around here or a cold card. I still have it in the box. They have electronics that can be remotely accessed if they use the right frequency. And that can be quite problematic, and you want to make sure that you have the proper security. So let's say that you're very paranoid about storing your Bitcoins, and you're going to take a small Faraday bag and put your hardware wallets inside. And the recommendation, as said here, you have to place the contents in the bag and fold over to hide the logo. So you fold it like this. I didn't put them the right way. Just give me a second. I should arrange them so I don't embarrass myself. This is also the small bag, so it's not meant to take a lot of, it's not supposed to be very roomy. But you fold this. I think I did it wrong way. You fold this, and in this situation right here, it's all isolated. This Trezor, which I placed inside the bag, is not going to be able to be accessed remotely. And if you have the Ledger Nano X, which also has a Bluetooth connection, then that one is much more problematic and you can be paranoid about remotely accessing it. Thankfully, Faraday bags are very affordable. They are the smaller version of the Faraday cage. You can basically get away with this as some sort of nylon wallet that you're carrying around. You can even put your money inside. You can put your car key so that nobody unlocks your car with your key. You can also put radio powered devices. You can put your phone so that there is not going to be any signal in your phone. So no GPS, no Wi-Fi, no Bluetooth, no infrared connection, no network, no nothing. It will be just, let's say, this HTC One S Bitcoin full node phone that goes inside of this big Faraday bag. This is the $25 version. You put it inside with your keep key, with your Trezor. Where did I put that one? With your cold card. I can't find the Trezor. Oh, it's inside the other one. So the small one is just for small items, but if you need to put your phone inside, then you should buy this larger one. You put them all, and according to the instructions, you're supposed to fold this to cover. And voila, you just have a very secure setup, and nobody will be able to call you. You're better off and much more secure than you should be. Yeah, this is the right way to fold it. I finally got it right. I should have practiced before this video, but I don't know what's in my mind. So as you can see, this one is made from multiple layers of aluminium. What, aluminium? How do you pronounce that? It's Al in the chemistry table of elements, and also layers of plastic. So you have tinfoil. I think that's the easiest way of saying aluminium, and also plastic. They are put together in multiple layers, and there's also this nice durable layer of nylon, which is very sturdy and rugged. It's supposedly also resistant to water and fire and lots of hazards. I haven't tested, but they should be okay. It's very durable, and if somebody wants to call you on your phone, you'll have no signal. This is like the hardware version of airplane mode, but when you're in airplane mode, you cannot be sure that it's actually switched off. You can have surprises with software glitches and all sorts of situations. But if you put your phone inside this, nobody will be able to reach you, call you. It's like your phone disappears from the radar. And that's not just your phone, it's your car keys, it's your remote controls, it's your hardware wallets. Every device that is electronic and that can be connected remotely or accessed through radio waves is going to be much safer inside a Faraday bag. And considering that this is about $25, it's kind of a bargain. You can even build this yourself. You put together multiple layers of tinfoil and plastic, and then use something like a nylon. I suppose the parts can be bought from any kind of DIY market so that you build your own. But for $25, I guess you can order this. I'm not sure if you get a good deal with the shipping, because that's kind of the problem if you're not in the United States. But if you're American, I suppose you can get a good deal. And I think Billfodl does a great job with this. And I'm not only saying it because they claim that I have the best hair in Bitcoin. It's also the fact that I can't physically tear this up. I'm actually trying to pull this and fold it and destroy it, you know, but it's very sturdy, very well made. They say it's military grade. I guess it'd have been funny if I actually tore it, but I can't. And I can even try to cut it or something. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should try it because I like this and I want to preserve it, but I wanted to just prove that it's sturdy, it's well made. For $15, it's nice. You can put, I think, like a hardware wallet and something small. Very nice. But this large one is kind of the star of the show. Look at how much stuff you can put inside. And it's easier to fold. You just do this. You roll it twice, and it's going to stick here. And everything that's inside is isolated from any radio signals. So affordable and so simple. I don't know. Faraday bags are where it's at from this point of view. You can try multiple isolation types, but this works. It's so easy, so simple. Nobody from the CIA to the computer hacker on the other side of the world or your neighbor will be able to identify these devices. And you can have your own reasons to avoid not being identified. You don't even have to do anything remotely malevolent. It's mostly about preserving your own privacy and making sure that, for example, sensitive devices cannot be hacked and you cannot have your Bitcoin stolen from your hardware wallets by somebody who knows how to access your device remotely. And yeah, it's so basic, so simple. You can also put it in some sort of elevator because elevators are also Faraday cages, or you can build a Faraday cage all around your room so that no signal gets inside or outside. But that kind of defeats the purpose. If you just want a small scale item which isolates all signals, you can just get this. It's 25 bucks. And that's it. If you get the bundle, you pay 40, 35, I think. I think it's 35 for both. So it's simple. I have no idea why I haven't thought about this earlier, but it's like a complement to your security setup. If you want to put your hardware wallet somewhere where they will not be able to get access remotely, you just buy one of these, you put it in a drawer. There's nothing suspicious about this. It just looks like a regular storage item. Unless you open it and you see that there's Billfodl here, you'll not know that this has anything to do with Bitcoin. So if you hold this in your house, it's actually a lot better than keeping a hardware wallet box like this one. Like if you hold this one in your house, people will know that you have Bitcoins. But if you keep it in this simple, basic, functional, I don't know. I wish more of our problems were solved as easily as they get solved by Faraday bags. And you don't even have to pick a Billfodl. You just look for whatever brand, but this just happens to be the ones that I got for myself and I live them. Okay, so thank you for watching this, and you may consider to try one of these because they're very nice. And the people at Billfodl have claimed that I have the best hair in Bitcoin. So they must know stuff. Okay. So I'll see you around.